20 memorable quotes from film True Grit, 2010. True Grit is a 2010 American Western film directed by Joel Cohen, based on the 1968 novel of the same name by Charles Portis. The film stars Jeff Bridges as Rooster Cogburn, a U.S. Marshal with a reputation for violence, and Haley Steinfeld as Mattie Ross, a 14-year-old girl who hires Cogburn to help her track down the outlaw who murdered her father. The film is known for its gritty realism, its strong performances, and its faithful adaptation of the source material. Bridges delivers a powerful performance as Cogburn, capturing the character's gruff exterior and inner turmoil. Steinfeld also gives a remarkable performance as Mattie, a young woman who is determined to see justice done. True Grit was a critical and commercial success, earning numerous awards and nominations. The film won 2 Academy Awards, including Best Supporting Actor for Bridges and Best Adapted Screenplay. Cross-examining lawyer. Mr. Cogburn, in your 4 years as U.S. Marshal, how many men have you shot? Rooster Cogburn. Shot, or killed? Cross-examining lawyer. Let us restrict it to killed so we may have a manageable figure. LaBeouf. As I understand it, Cheney, or Chelmsford, as he called himself in Texas, shot the senator's dog. When the senator remonstrated, Chelmsford shot him as well. You could argue that the shooting of the dog was merely an instance of malum prohibitum, but the shooting of a senator is indubitably an instance of malum in se. Rooster Cogburn. Malum en what? Mattie Ross. Malum in se. The distinction is between an act that is wrong in itself, and an act that is wrong only according to our laws and mores. It is Latin. Rooster Cogburn. I am struck that LaBeouf is shot, trampled, and nearly severs his tongue, and not only does not cease to talk, but spills the banks of English. 40-year-old Mattie. I had the body removed to our plot and I have visited it over the years. No doubt people talk about that. They say, and quote, well, she hardly knew the man. Isn't she a cranky old maid? And quote, it is true, I have not married. I never had time to fool with it. I heard nothing more of the Texas officer LaBeouf. If he is yet alive, I would be pleased to hear from him. I judge he would be in his 70s now, and nearer 80 than 70. I expect some of the starch has gone out of that cowlick. Time just gets away from us. LaBeouf. You are getting ready to show your ignorance now, Cogburn. I don't mind a little personal chaffing, but I won't hear anything against the Ranger Troop from a man like you. L. Rooster Cogburn. How long have you boys been mounted on sheep down there? LaBeouf. My Appaloosa will be galloping when that big American stud of yours is winded and collapsed. Now make another joke about it. You are only trying to put on a show for this girl Mattie with what you must think is a keen tongue. Rooster Cogburn. This is like women talking. LaBeouf. Yes, that is the way. Make me out foolish in this girl's eyes. Rooster Cogburn. I think she has got you pretty well figured. Mattie Ross. And quote. I'm not afraid of you. And quote. Rooster Cogburn. And quote. I'm not afraid of you either. And quote. Mattie Ross. And quote. I'm a Ross. And quote. Rooster Cogburn. And quote. I've heard of you Rosses. And quote. Mattie Ross. And quote. They're a family of lawmen. And quote. Rooster Cogburn. And quote. Well, you ain't got no lawman in you. And quote. Mattie Ross. And quote. I've got as much lawman in me as you do. Unquote. Rooster Cogburn. Unquote. We'll see about that. Unquote. Matty Ross. Unquote. I'm not afraid of you. Unquote. Rooster Cogburn. Unquote. I'm not afraid of you either. Unquote. LeBeouf. Unquote. I have lapped filthy water from a hoofprint and am glad to have it. Unquote. Matty Ross. Unquote. I hope you don't think I'm going to keep you in whiskey. Unquote. Rooster Cogburn. Unquote. I never shot nobody I didn't have to. Unquote. Matty Ross. Unquote. People do not give it credence that a 14-year-old girl could leave home and go off in the wintertime to revenge her father's blood, but it did happen. Unquote. Matty Ross. Unquote. You go for a man hard enough and fast enough, he don't have time to think about how many is with him. Unquote. LeBeouf. Unquote. I am not accustomed to so large a firing party. Unquote. Rooster Cogburn. Unquote. I am old, and I am fat, and I am tired. Unquote. Matty Ross. Unquote. I would not put a thief in my mouth to steal my brains. Unquote. Rooster Cogburn. Unquote. I mean to kill you in 1 minute. Ned. Unquote. LeBeouf. Unquote. You have earned your spurs today.